Good afternoon, boys and girls, and all the beautiful people of YouTube. Welcome back to another video, guys. And today, from the title, if you didn't see, we are going to show you how to do an oil change on a Polaris Sportsman 570. For this specific video, I have a 2019 Polaris Sportsman 570 that we're going to be doing the oil change on it. We're going to have to go to Iron Horse to go get the oil. Iron Horse is just the local shop that we have here that sells, you know, ATV parts and stuff like that, and ATVs, of course. So right here we have the filter already. Actually, this is the same filter that the company sent me something about a recall about my filter not being any good. And obviously with the last video with the water getting into the exhaust, I'm pretty sure some got tilted in. I mean, the oil honestly looks pretty good. I'll let you guys see it. I'm not really sure if this is bad or not. I'll let you guys look at it. But, you know, I don't know if water got in or not, but it doesn't look too bad. At the same time, you know, you want to be safe than sorry. So right here we have the air filter. All we need now is the filter for the oil right there, and then we just need the 2 quarts of oil to do the oil change. Now, the speaker. By the time you guys are watching this video, you will have 2 days. We're gonna do 2 weeks, but you know, 1 week is better. You have 2 days left, guys. On Wednesday will be the last day that you can enter to win the speaker for free, the Boss Audio System speaker. It's very easy to join. All you have to do is go to my Instagram, Foxy67, follow Boss Audio Systems, at 2 friends down in the comments, and you will get entered. Guys, you have 2 days left to win the speaker. It's completely brand new, haven't even been opened. It's a 6.5-inch speakers, RGB with a 1-inch tweeter in the middle. Get entered for that, guys. We're gonna go get the oil for this right here, and let's go. We are taking the project truck, guys. So I actually bought this truck about 2 weeks ago. I don't know if you guys are interested in watching videos on this or not, but this is not the truck replacement for the channel. This is actually a 93C 1500 2-wheel drive. I actually do have plans to drop it, put wheels on it, and paint it. But if you guys are interested in seeing any videos on this, let me know. Nothing special, just a little project truck that I've been wanting to do for a while, so let's get it. Oh, and yes, my 93 pickup does have push to start. This is our local dealer here in Monroe. They have pretty much anything that you need or want. Pretty decently priced, I would say. We're gonna go in here, get the oil. I don't think I'm gonna spend too much time in there just because I don't want to look at something and like it a little too much. Gonna go in there, get the oil, come back, and we'll be on the way home.
A few moments later.
What up, boy? Miller in the vlog. Ah! Braden in the vlog. Truck over there. Good old BP at Iron Horse. It's so weird. We always run into each other. Like at Broken Nut, out of nowhere, we ran into each other. Here we ran into each other. We were just talking it up, and we're like, dude, we gotta get together and ride. And I was like, yeah, man, for real. I've been sleeping on these riding videos, but coming, guys. Gotta make another duo with my boy and have fun and send it. So I got the oil. Here it was like 35 bucks. Oil, filter. Gonna go home. Gonna have to install it, and that'll be the end of the video. So let's get home. All right, guys, so you really got to get out of the shop, buddy. Okay, shoot, leave, go, hey, leave, bye. Okay, so for an oil change, what you're gonna need a 732's Allen wrench to loosen up the bottom oil pan. You're gonna need a new filter and a oil filter, a kit. Oh, and you need 2 quarts of this right here. This is the oil. You need 2 quarts of that, the filters, and it's pretty self-explanatory. You're just gonna wanna undo the bottom pan and let all the oil out. So get your preferred pan, get your tub, whatever you wanna drip it out onto, and let all that oil out first. All right, to find the oil pan on a 570, it's pretty much underneath, and it is right here. It's this little Allen key. So like I said, you get that 732s that you got. You loosen this up and you let that oil out, man. All right, I thought it was a 732. It's a little loose in there, but it'll get the job done. All right. All right, so I got like 2 more turns before this thing just jets it all out. So, and there it goes. Oh shoot. Well, there goes something. Yeah, that water, that oil looks a little milky, guys. All right, so good thing we got new oil. The little washer that's on the end of this fell out, so I'm gonna have to wait to drain all this oil out to get the new one out. So wait until this drains, and then meanwhile, if you want to, you can even get the filter out. The filter is right above it, right here. It is right there. You just want to loosen that counterclockwise. You come out and help this drain a little quicker, and you kind of just wait until it drains, and then we'll be on to step 2. So once you do that, you got to take off the filter. In most situations, I'm pretty sure they make something for you to take it off, but I don't have that certain something, and these I left them just hand tight, pretty tight, so I'm just gonna keep turning it until it loosens up. I've already got mine loosened up, so it's just a matter of, oh shoot, unloosening it all the way and letting it drain out. And throw that off to the side for now. Make sure you have a rag just in case. After that, you just close up the bottom. I have to get rid of this oil first to get that washer out. If same thing happens to you, you gotta get that washer out. So dispose of that, get the washer out, and close the bottom and put the new filter back on. So my dad brought something to my attention. He said that, you know, since it wasn't leveled on the floor, that, you know, not all of it was gonna come out. And sure enough, we rolled it down, put it in neutral, rolled it down, and more did end up coming out. So guys, helpful tip, the ramps do not help. It's actually my first time using them. They help in a way, but I mean, you can't really use them because at the end of the day, you're gonna have to push your 4-wheeler back down to get the rest of the oil out. But I mean, once that bit's out, you're gonna wanna dispose of this oil however you can, however you want, whatever your methods are. And then you're gonna wanna get the little tightener back, put this back on, and close up at the bottom, put the new filter on, and refill it. So this oil, guys, I'm not an expert, but this doesn't look so great. So we're gonna close it back up, and I'll get back to you. All right, so the next thing you're gonna wanna do, like I said, you're gonna wanna dispose your old oil. This is how I disposed of it. Here's some of it, and the rest of it's right there on the floor. So I ended up putting some new oil into it to just try to drain it out a little bit better and flush out if there was any other water in there. And what you want to do, you're going to want to get your new oil filter and lubing up the lip of it, just with like any oil, just lubing it up. And then you're going to want to grab it and put it back on there. It's going to go right there. You want to screw it back on. So, all right, so you're going to want to screw it on pretty as, you know, as hard as you can, hand tight. You don't want to use a machine or nothing. So it's hard to take it off next time, because the one thing that I am going to complain about is the location of the filter on a 570. It's like super stupid, just like the battery. So you're gonna wanna just hand tighten it as much as you can. You're gonna wanna take the screw it back onto the bottom of the oil pan, and you should be it. You just make sure everything's tight, and you're gonna wanna have your little funnel placed right here, and your oil, your 2 quarts of oil, and fill it up. You guys, after you have drained all the oil, refilled your oil with the funnel and the new oil, 2 quarts of it, and you have replaced your oil filter, next you're gonna wanna change your air filter. So to take off the seat, pretty simple. You just pop up the back and it comes right off. I have already loosened these, so it'd be easier to just use one hand. But you move that off to the side, you grab a drill, screwdriver, whatever you got, and you loosen this up. So you have loosened that up, take this off, take off the clamp of the old filter. You're gonna use it, put it to the side because you're gonna want to reuse it. you're gonna want to take off this blanket. Once you have it off, you're gonna want to clean it, either dish soap, whatever, you know, cleaner that you want to use. Get this clean and slap it onto the new filter. When you have this clean, you're gonna want to slide this down on your new air filter. Once you have the blanket on, you're gonna put the ring back on top of it. Gonna put this back on there just like this. Make sure it's seating properly, and you're gonna want to screw that tight. You're gonna want to tighten it, not overly tight, but you know, tight. And want to put your cap back on. Put your pin tighteners on. And you're gonna want to put your seat back on. And that is it, ladies and gents. You have changed your oil, your filter, well, both filters, the top and the bottom one. And what you're gonna want to do, you're gonna want to start it, let it run for about 3-5 minutes. Let it get up to temp, and once it's warming up, you can ride and have fun again. And I'm actually gonna pick all this stuff up, put my GoPro helmet on. We're gonna go for a ride, so let's do this. All right, you guys, I actually have started it already. You know, let it warm up a little bit. You know, it's been probably a good, what, 5-10 minutes that it's been warming up. Brand new oil in it. I checked the level in it, and those 2 quarts, I mean, it's like perfect measurement, almost, pretty much. You gotta fill up those 2 quarts and change your filter, change your air filter, and I mean, you do all 3 of those things, and you know, you're ready to ride it. You know, I don't know how often you guys do your oil changes. I do mine every 25 hours. You know, you could do it for more. It's a Polaris at the end of the day, you know. It's not a Honda. So, let's go. So you guys, I'm ready to go out. Today's Friday, this weekend. We should be riding. We should be going, you know, somewhere at least. I mean, shoot, I've been trying to ride for a hot minute. I really do want to go ride, and I actually got some spacers coming in the mail. I think they should be here. If I'm not wrong, they should be here Monday. So I got some 1.5-inch spacers coming in the mail. I mean, these already, you know, they stick out a good inch. But, you know, I just want to have that aggressive looking stance. So tell me what you guys think about spacers. You know, if you ran them before or not. But I am going to buy some. And let's get another high-speed test here. You know, I've done one before in another video. But usually people are always like, yo, do another top speed run. So, I've done it before, but for you new people, we're gonna do it. It's a 2019 Polaris Sportsman 570 on 28-inch Mudda in-laws. I mean, they're worn down to about a 27 now, but you know, you guys get the point. All right, guys. So we're about maybe a mile down the road. Let's turn around in this cornfield and go back. Go back, do the high-speed test, and that'll be it for this video. Alright, ladies and gents, let's get straightened out. On your mark, get set, go! Thing just like shaking side to side. It's so freaking scary. Alright. Well, ladies and gents, that does it. It hits 52. When I was on the stocks, it would have hit like 64, 65. Obviously, bigger tire slows it down a lot. But that's it for the video, guys. If you guys did find it informative, kind of, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, guys. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Thank you guys so much for watching. And we'll catch you, ladies and gents, on the next one. Peace.